Welcome to Skybridge, your daily dose of gripping news. We uncover bold, bizarre, and breaking stories from criminal cases to celeb scandals. Our channel isn't just reporting, but also deciphering the news with insight and attitude. Real talk on real issues with real-time updates. Subscribe and dive into the story.
The provincial commissioner did indicate what he's investigating, but one cannot venture into a criminal investigation, and the province have got the authority to investigate criminal cases.
Okay.
Well, I think you have seen in the media, it is the to and fro. We rather leave that space to allow that we, as the president said, he will intervene, let him intervene, and those will be matters that are subject to investigation. It will not assist the nation that General Mkhwanazi say something, General Severe say something, and I say something. And so I think the space has been met enough. Let's leave that for investigation. Well, I'm sure you have not seen any letter that I've signed to close the unit. I have not signed it, and I don't think anybody have ever seen a letter where I've signed off the closure of the unit. And look, provincial commissioners have got the prerogative to brief media. Yes, he did indicate that he's going to brief media on the work of political task team, which for quite a long time we haven't done a briefing. So one does not really have a problem in him briefing the media on the work of the team, which, even if the team was project manager was Lt.Gen Khumalo, who was leading the team, it is not a problem if he talk about it, because it is operating within the province of KwaZulu-Natal, which is his terrain. I didn't want to dwell much on that, as I said. That's what he's saying, and let that. Yes, it has. We have beefed up. Lt.Gen Khumalo, there's been that. So the National Commissioner cannot now start taking action which will either be correct or wrong, be so, against whoever. So let's wait first, engage with the President, and from there we'll take matters forward. But of course, I'm sure you have seen Lt.Gen Mkhwanazi said what he had was facts. So let's leave it like that. Well, in terms of physical protection, you know that, as I said, he's been getting threats to his life in that province. We have beefed up his security, but he won't be persecuted. From my side, surely there will be no persecution of any member of South African Police Service, not only him, but anyone. Look, as I said, I don't want to dwell more in that regard. I don't know. I don't know the reasons, but I'm sure you heard Mkhwanazi said after Ket Matlala was arrested, it became clear as to what the reasons were. So I don't want to get deeper into that.
And General, on today's firearms destruction from Colin Gandhi, the firearms allegedly used to commit political killings and other high-profile crimes, will they be part of the destruction?
No. They won't be. Remember, there are still cases pending. So those firearms are still going to be preserved as evidence. So the society shouldn't think that I'm here to destroy those firearms. The cases are still pending, and those firearms has been linked to more than cases in any way, of quite a number of even artists killed in this country. So they are not about to be destroyed. They will be kept until those cases are finalized.
General, and then lastly, to your knowledge, are there any members of the executive, including the police minister, who are being investigated for political interference in the work of the task team?
I'm not interested in answering that one.
Okay, I think that's all from the journalist general, and I think that calls the end to our media briefing.
Thank you.
Thank you.